Maybe I use that. Interesting. Because I've got the spell refresher. Okay, so I seem to remember the last time I had this spell, it like there's got to be some kind of trick to it to getting the most out of the healing, because I used it at one point and it didn't do very much, and then I used it at a different point and it did a whole bunch. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I think it was something along the lines of use it and then kind of move around in the zone. So I'm gonna try that. Have I taken any of the spell refreshers on any of the previous mountains? I don't think I did. So I should actually have plenty of goes with this. So let's just go ahead. Move around maybe. Well, I don't know if moving around did anything, but I'm full health, so that's good enough for me. Let me see here. Is there anything? This feels like a bad idea. Well, let me just it's gonna slow the wand down so much that I probably don't want to use this, but ooh, I say that, I don't know, that's how much of a difference? Ooh, that's quite a bit slower, but that's still very usable. I might possibly go with that. Is there anything like jumping out at me and saying, "Hey, this really needs to be used"? Plasma beam. I have gotten plasma beam. I can remember how this works. I cannot remember how that works. I'm going to get that. I'm gonna try it out simply so that I also understand that, because I don't quite remember how these plasma weapons work. Yeah, okay. Right. Now, see, actually, to be perfectly honest, this is the sort of thing that I would almost be more inclined to use something like this on. The idea being, this already damages me anyway. I'm reasonably certain if I go into that beam, I will be damaged. I'm not going to test it to verify, but I'm like 97% certain that's how that works. So if I just add that, it's not actually like... Sure, it will do more damage if I touch it, but I'm like... I'm not going to try and touch it, if that makes sense. Would it be possible, by chance... Technically, yes. And that does make me not want to use that, because that... I remember now. It is, when you use it, the cross beam is... It's parallel... What am I trying to say? It looks like that. Like, it's directional to the wand cast, right? I'm pretty sure. So, it's one of those is pointed directly at your face. So I think for something like that, I would want a significantly longer ranged type of something. I could put together a decent grenade with what's here. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm I don't know, I have a really bad feeling about using this. I guess I need to find out. Does that blast cause friendly fire damage with this? Is that actually a blast? I don't think it's like the bubble sparks actually have an explosion when they terminate, right? The spark bolt, it has a flash at the end, but I don't think it actually causes damage to anything. I don't think it's an actual explosion. So this better not damage me. Oh. Wait, can it... No, I don't think that is. I don't think that's gonna damage me. So I think I'm feeling like that should probably be safe enough to use. I'm gonna give it a go for now. Is there reason to use... Let me just... Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't actually doing all that much. It was helping, but not nearly as much as that is. Okay, that's basically where I was, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's definitely... It does reach a point where it's... That's 7 really fast shots in a row before tanking the mana all the way, and then it recharges back to full. That is perfectly reasonable, perfectly usable. I'd like that a lot, actually. I think I'm just not even going to argue with that. I'm just going to immediately roll out with this. Do I have any need for these? I don't think so. I'm gonna just leave them. I'm gonna leave the bombs as well. I think... Certainly I could spend some time here and do something, but I think actually what I really should do is leave and come back. Come back later. I can just teleport out. I could try and make a little step here so I can stand and teleport more easily without as much risk. Ooh, but maybe not with that wand. What happens if I just slap that on there? Oh, that's what happens. I mean, that's... Was there a reason that I left that on there? It's offset. I don't remember. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Let me just... Nah. Nah. There's that one singular line of pixels directly above you that you can't properly hit. Right above your head. You can't properly hit it. Ooh, that's annoying. I suppose it's not the end of the world, but it's super annoying. That's... Can I just get a little bit out of that? Yeah, it's it's fine. It's fine. That'll work, I guess. Okay, I think... What do I think? Out of interest, does the chaotic path do anything to the luminous drill? Does not appear to. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna actually head out now. I don't think there's much purpose in staying. No, I'm just... Oh, I should really actually keep that on there. Which is gonna limit the number of wands that I can grab. Do I need to go digging at the moment? What digging would I be doing? I guess the plan at this point is to go all the way... Well, actually, is the plan to go all the way back up and get the Earth Stone... At this point, I don't even really feel like I need the experimental wand. I think it'd be faster just to keep down here looking for good wands going down further, rather than going to all that trouble. I mean, I guess I know I do have teleport, so it's not going to take that long. I think I go at the very least and get the health from up above. The one on the pyramid, do I even want to go for the Earthstone? I have good enough digging for the moment. Ah, bah! Okay, that's not what I wanted. Glad that wasn't quite tall enough. There's a couple of pixels. Okay, well. Oh, hello. Oh. 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 Well, would you look at that? Oh. Okay, so this is like actually fantastic. It's a straight upgrade to this, and this is already really good. Is there any reason not to just do that right now? Oh, for goodness sake. I missed. Well, so much for that. Are you serious? I will come back for that. Hi. I'll definitely take that. I was going to say something. Was that a one-shot? That felt like that was a one-shot. Okay, well, I guess... Yeah, carry on with the plan as it was. Go over, go up. Get the, at the very least, get the health. Okay, doesn't quite one-shot them. That's good to know. Another wand. Do I even bother checking it out? I feel like I don't, because it's gonna annoy me. It's gonna be good, and I'm gonna be annoyed. Ooh! Yeah, okay, this is a pretty good wand. What is flammable going? Oh, it's spewing. It's spewing oil. Okay. Okay, that's neat. That's cool that you can do that. Anything in the water? There is an item. An item I might actually be interested in, because I've got, like, garbage on me. I don't even know why I still have this. It's not gonna let me see from here.
Up top, you are.
Ow! Why are there so many of them all of a sudden? What's going on? Now, where was that item? Unstable teleportanium. I'm not that interested at the moment, I don't think.
Ah!
Oh, that's interesting. He actually did, melee damage. I would have figured that would have had, cold damage, freezing damage, rather than melee. That's interesting. Okay, we're on a mission. Let's just get over there. I suppose I probably should get the Earthstone, if for no other reason than to be able to get stuff like that heart down there, you know? Ah. I thought that was the case, but wasn't 100% certain. Alrighty, now, I think here would be a pretty good spot to go ahead and mention my thoughts regarding the gold. So, after having given it quite a bit of thought, and having gone through all of the various comments on my discovery of the gold, this is intriguing. Should I do this? I probably shouldn't. Oh, it dead ends. I mean, it probably doesn't actually, but anyway. Yes, I have decided that I am not going to use the gold until after I have beaten the game for the first time, once. At that point, then I will go ahead and use the giant pile of gold. Assuming I need it, you know. I'm not... I think the thing is, once I have beaten the game, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to allow myself to use that, it's not going to be an every run type of thing, I don't think. It'll be a, I'm getting annoyed by needing gold, I'm just gonna go grab it type of thing. Not a, every single time I start a run, I'm going to immediately work my way towards it type of thing. That is how I've decided to handle it, because frankly, it like, I will restate what I said when I first found it. It feels like the sort of thing that a mod would add for a player, like, and you know, somebody who would install it after having beaten the game and after being like, all right, I've beaten this, I've gotten all of these things, just give me the gold to be able to go and do the stuff now, type of thing. And that's fine, I think, after you have beaten the game. And to be honest, my opinion currently is that I do think I would be perfectly fine with it being there if it only spawned after you have beaten the game first. Beat it one time, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. Did that spawn a big one? Okay, that should be pretty convenient if we need it. I'm over here in order to get the... tablet over here. I feel like I'm too high up. Am I too high up? But yeah, just generally speaking, the thing is, for me personally, I didn't do anything to earn it. I didn't discover it on my own. I was just given that knowledge from outside sources. I didn't do anything in the game to find out where it is, anything like that. So, to be honest, it feels unearned. And because of that, it kind of ruins the fun for me a little bit. So, because of that, yeah, I'm not going to use it until after I have beaten the game. And even then, like I said, it's gonna be a occasional, like, oh, I'll go grab this if I'm feeling annoyed at having to gather gold. Not going to be a guaranteed sort of thing every single time necessarily. Do I go ahead and clear this level and find any hearts that I can? I suppose I could do that. What was this? Okay. Yeah, I think I probably should. 'Cause, like, 235... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Ooh, that could be fun. A teleport bolt all the way up here. That's not common. Feel like this could be a good candidate for making a grenade. Especially increase the bounces. That could be interesting with something like a, the spore pod. Salt, grass, and mud pouch. Salt? What could you do with salt? That's intriguing. Add it to water, make it salt water? Ah, yeah, it's making brine. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. Not really sure what the like the application of that is. I think salt will dissolve in oil, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. It's one of those things that, like, the more you think of it, the more you're like, well, does it? Does it though? I mean, yeah, obviously, but like, does it? I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it doesn't appear to have done anything here. That's interesting, though. I don't know, like, what else other than making salt water we could. Anybody have any cucumbers? We could make some pickles. I don't know what else you would do with brine, but I mean, there it is. There's an option. Whoa, that's a frog. That's a frog. I did not recognize what that was. But they really blend right in, don't they? What? Why? What? Why? Why did that happen? Why? Looks like the head of a frog. Guess it's just a bit of grass. That's... I wonder... It seems like the sort of thing they could easily implement on purpose. Like, just have the grass occasionally spawn in a way in this area where it looks kinda like a frog head. It's entirely possible that's just a coincidence, but I also wouldn't be surprised. Oh! I didn't think I could actually fit there. Kinda almost can't. You guys got him. Good job. Oh, there's 4 of them out of this egg. So this is the end. And I haven't found any hearts. So I guess that's it. No hearts. Unless I missed one in one of the nooks and crannies. I suppose there's a little bit of extra up there. And there's this tiny bit over here, but I doubt something can spawn in there, right? Probably not. Nah. Oh, I could go grab that all-seeing eye wand over there and use that to see in here. I was just gonna go and pop in and grab the extra health, but I don't necessarily need to go and collect the worm juice. I was gonna check up here first, double check that there's nothing interesting. I have not seen the large frog that I can remember. That might have actually been it. No, no extra hearts in the actual biome. I'll have to go in here to get some. I think I'm going to leave the full heal, but I am going to get the extra health. And I do think I'm going to go ahead and use that wand. It'll be faster and easier. I mean, I say that. It's only going to be faster and easier if I actually can remember where the darn thing is. Oh, there's a dark spot here. Wait a minute. Is there anything here? Hold on a second. That looks like that could be a room. It is a room. Then there's nothing. Okay, well, anyway, moving along. Aha! Go ahead and leave the heal for the moment. How long does that effect last? Now that I think about it, I'm not even sure. For some reason, I thought it was like more like a potion effect, where you use it and it takes effect, and it gives you like a buff for a while. But no, that's not how that works. So, how does this work? Is that not going to work? Is that not going to let me see? They're both called All-Seeing Eye, but this one does not say you can see everywhere. This one does. Okay. Slightly confusing, but I guess that's fine. It does make me wonder, what is the use of the spell then? Generally speaking, like, what's the point? Actually, I should be going back and getting my other wand back. kind of need that. That's my only heal. I say only heal, as if I don't have, like, several hearts easily available to me at the moment. Was that me? Oh, I guess it was. Interesting. I think what I want to do is dig down first, and then come back up and drink the worm juice. A little bit of weird fungus in there, but it's okay. That's what we're after right there. Handy. I think I should also probably make a path to the other one as well. Where is that gonna be? It's gonna be down and to the left, isn't it? Alright, we have easy access to that. I think I'm going to put things back where they're supposed to be. And I'm going to use this to heal up. And then pick up the spell refresher down here. I don't think I checked all of the wands up here, and I don't think I really am interested in coming back and grabbing any of them. They didn't have any interesting modifiers, and there were no spells that I think I wanted that I don't already have. The only thing would be that. I guess the all-seeing eye, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, I'm going to perform the exact same procedure. I don't know if this does anything different, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Boom. Do I care about any of these? This... I think it does something similar to the chainsaw, doesn't it? I don't remember exactly, but it would be useful, except I have a chainsaw. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. In the interests of potentially putting together another Cantele wand, I might go ahead and grab those. That's another one where I'm just like, I don't know if I want to use this, you know, because it was given to me for free and I didn't earn it, type of thing. I guess I go ahead and do the same thing on this level. I do kind of have the sort of strength necessary to potentially get into the fungal caves. Fungal caverns? Fungal... I think it's caverns. Whatever the heck they are. Could do that. I think I will start by clearing out the right side from the entrance. And we'll go from there. See how I feel about it.